Hello everyone. Today let us solve few questions from a concept called ratio proportions. I've taken few questions from the previous year examinations. So let us say what the question says. If P is to Q is 3 is to 4 and Q is to R is 4 is to 7, then find the value of P plus Q is to Q plus R is to R plus P. So let us see. See, generally most of the people what they'll think actually we have one shortcut like P is to Q is equal to 3 is to 4, Q is to R is equal to 4 is to 7. Then what is P is to Q is to R? We might have to think like in order to get the first one multiply first two, for middle one multiply middle two, for last one multiply last two. We may be thinking that this is a shortcut thing. In the previous video also I have explained about this. There is a video in my YouTube channel called combining of ratios. You can also check it in my playlist. See, ఇదందరూ షార్ట్ కట్ అని ఫీల్ అవుతుంటారు. షార్ట్ కట్ ఎప్పుడు వాడాలి ఎప్పుడు వాడకూడదో తెలియాలి మనకి. We should know when to use the shortcut and when not to use the shortcut. What is P is to Q? 3 is to 4. Q is to R? 4 is to 7. Can I say? First we need to check out. Are they in continuity? Yes, they are in continuity. This is the first condition. What is the second condition? Are they same? Yes, they are same. Then directly, what can be my P is to Q is to R? 3 is to 4 is to 7. So in this type of questions, there is no need to use any shortcut thing. And what is asking? P plus Q is to Q plus R is to R plus P. So if ratios are given and they are also asking the second ratio and if their degrees are same, then what we can do? You can directly consider the values of P, Q, R here from the ratio and you can directly substitute there. What is P plus Q? See, I am writing here for your clarity. P plus Q is to Q plus R is to R plus P. What is P plus Q? 3 plus 4. How much it is? 7. See, you won't have any factors for this 7. So let us check how many options are there with the first value 7. There is only one option. Therefore directly we can say go for it. So ఇక్కడ 7 కి ఇంకా ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఏం లేవు. ఉంటే ఏముంటది 7 or 1. The factors for 7 are 7 or 1. So in the option 7 or 1 it is having only one option. Therefore that will be your answer. Or else let us try. Let us solve for it completely. Q plus R. Q plus R means 4 plus 7. How much it is? 11. R plus P 3 plus 7. How much it is? 10. So the actual answer is 7 is to 11 is to 10. But no need to solve for it. ఇది కంప్లీట్ గా కూడా మనం సాల్వ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. Now next, the cost of 2 pencils and 3 pens is equal to 55. And the cost of 7 pencils and 2 pens is equal to 65. Then what is the total price of the 1 pen and 1 pencil they are asking for? They are asking for 1 pen and 1 pencil. Now let us see. Let us treat it as a simple algebraic equation and we need to solve for it. See what I can do. I'll equate this 3 pens and 2 pencils by multiplying this equation with 2 and by multiplying this equation with 3. 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6. They got cancelled because this is having the bigger one. If this is equation 2, this is equation 1. What we have to do? Equation 2 minus equation 1 we have to do. 3 7s are 21 minus 2 2s are 4. 21 minus 4. How much it is? 17 pencils you will be getting. This is equal to 3 times of 65. 63 is 180. 5 3s are 15. 195 minus how much? 55 2s are 110, which is equal to 85. If 17 pencils is 85, then what is the 1 pencil value? This is equal to 85 by 17 are directly equal to 5 rupees. 1 pencil is 5 and I need 1 pen also. So I'll take this first equation and simply substitute 1 pencil equal to 5. If 1 pencil is 5, 2 pencils means 10 plus 3 pens is equal to 55. 3 pencil is equal to 45. Therefore 1 pen will be is equal to 45 by 3. How much it is? 50. Then what is my requirement? 1 pen and 1 pencil. Therefore 15 plus 5. Answer will be 20. I hope it is clear for you. Next, what the question says. The sum of money is to be distributed among 3 friends PQR in the portion. What is the distribution ratio? 5 is to 3 is to 4. If P gets 1500 more than R, this is for P and this value is for R. What is the difference between them? 1 part. But in terms of amount, what is the difference between them? 1500. Yes or no? P gets 1500 more than R. P value is shown by 5 and R value is shown by 4. The difference in terms of units or parts is 1 part. But according to the question, it is 1500. What is asking? For Q share is asking. What is the Q share? 3 part. If 1 part is 1500, 1 into 1500, 3 parts, 3 into 1500. What is the answer? 4500 will be the answer, or 1 into 15 will be equal to 15, again 2 zeros. 3 into 15 will be 45, 2 zeros. Therefore my answer is 4500. Now let us say this is a concept from combining of ratio. Okay, one separate video is also available in my YouTube channel. You can refer to it. What the question given? A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. B is to C is equal to 5 is to 7. But what is my requirement? C is to A is my requirement. Unnecessarily don't go for the shortcut things. If they are necessary, then only you can go for it. Here actually in our general method you will be getting A is to B is to C. In order to get the first one, multiply first two. In order to get the middle one, multiply middle two. In order to get the last one, multiply last two. But here it is not required. C is to A is asking. Therefore A is to C is enough for me. ఇక్కడ ABC 3 కూడా కనుక్కోవాల్సిన అవసరం మనకి లేదు. In our shortcut method we will be calculating these 3, but it is not required. అది మనకు అవసరం లేదు. So A అంటే ఏంది? First one. C అంటే ఏంది? Last one. What is the first one? 2 5s are 10. What is the last one? 7 3s are 21. But the thing is that he is not asking for A is to C. He is asking for C is to A. Therefore what is C is to A? 21 is to 10. ఇట్లాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ డైరెక్ట్ చూసి పెట్టేసి రావాలండి, ఎక్కువ టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకోకూడదు మనం. Alright, now what the question says, let us see. Here the question says A is to B is to C is 2 is to 3, 4 is to 3. Find the ratio of the squares of the average to the average of the squares. Means they are asking for the ratio. And what is that ratio? Square of the average. Means we need to calculate the average and do square to it. And average of the squares means first we need to calculate the squares because 3 are there. Square 1 plus square 2 plus square 3, and we need to do average of them. We need to find out one square and do the average. How it going to work? Because this is a ratio and given thing is also ratio, what I can do? I can directly consider the values 2, 4, 3. Actually we have to consider like 2x, 4x, 3x, but here is not required. ఎందుకు? రేషియో ఇచ్చాడు, రేషియో అడిగాడు, అప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్ వాల్యూస్ మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు. అండ్ ఇక్కడ మనం ఏం చెక్ చేయాలి? డిగ్రీ సేమ్. డిగ్రీ ఎంత? 2. ఇక్కడ స్క్వేర్ చేసే డిగ్రీ 2, స్క్వేర్ చేసే డిగ్రీ 2 and 2. సో డిగ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ బోత్ ద సైడ్ ఆర్ ఇన్ బోత్ న్యూమరేటర్ అండ్ డినామినేటర్ సేమ్. డైరెక్ట్ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? యావరేజ్ యొక్క స్క్వేర్. వాట్ ఈస్ యావరేజ్? 2 plus 4 plus 3. 2 plus 4 plus 3 by 3 whole square. ఇది మీకు అర్థం అవడం కోసం కొంచెం సింపుల్ గా చేస్తున్నాను. To the average of their squares. Squares యొక్క average. Square ఏంది? 2 square. Next 4 square. Next 3 square by 3. ఇది మనకు ఇది. Actually ఇది మనం డైరెక్ట్ గా వేయాలి. But I'll taking a step extra. 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 9. 9 by 3, 3. 3 square is 9. 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16, 20 plus 3 square 9, 29, which is 29 by 3. Send 3 to this side or cross multiply. 9 3s are 27 is to 29. This is a required answer. Now what about this? Find the fourth proportion of 12 to the power of 35, 3 to the power of 12 and 4 to the power of 12. Fourth proportion is nothing but what is our condition? AD is equal to BC. Remember the condition, then you can get the formula. What is the fourth proportion? D is the fourth proportion. BC by A. Take them in an alphabet order. First one is A, second one is B, and third one is C. What is BC? 3 to the power of 12 into 4 to the power of 12 by 12 to the power of 35. See, 3 same power. If a to the power of m into a to the power of n is sorry, powers the same concept. B to the power of m is there. This can also be written as a into b whole to the power of m. That means I can also write it as the numerator 12 to the power of 12 by 12 to the power of 35. If I am taking this to the numerator, that means if it is in the form of a to the power of m by a to the power of m, this is equal to a to the power of m minus n. Therefore, this is equal to 12 to the power of 12 minus 35. Answer is 12 to the power of minus 23. See, if the fourth proportion is asking with a simple data, that will be very easy thing for us. But here he has used some different powers. So these are the questions from the ratio of proportion. I hope you understood. Thank you. Have a good day.